Hey everyone, I just want to welcome you guys to our quick little meeting today. Thanks for taking some time to watch this video. Just want to tell you guys a little bit about me, since I'll be your child's teacher this year, and a little bit about what class will look like in my class and this year in fourth grade. What's going to happen is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to work our way through a little outline together. If you guys end up having any questions, just shoot them my way via an email later on, but other than that, here we go. Hey everyone, I just want to welcome you to this quick meeting here. I'm hoping to make it as quick as I can for you because I know you guys are all busy. Today is Thursday, September 10. Before I get started talking about our class stuff, I just want to talk about me really quick to let you guys know a little bit more about me. So I have been only teaching for 2 years. This is my second year teaching fourth grade at Zeeland Christian. But before I did do that, while in college, I did do some student aiding fourth grade at Grand Rapids Christian Iroquois there. So I have been in a fourth grade classroom outside of Zeeland Christian. I did my student teaching at Southwood Elementary, which is a Kentwood elementary school. That was in third grade. Like I said, my second year of teaching here at Zeeland Christian in fourth grade. And I am stoked for this year, despite everything that is going on. A little bit about me and my family. So I did get married to my wife, Rebecca, about 3 months ago, just a little over 3 months ago. We are happily married and enjoying the married life for sure. I do have a loving mom and a loving dad, along with an older sister who is married, a younger sister and a younger brother, both of which are freshmen and sophomores at Calvin University. Just wanted to share a little bit about my faith journey. So I did accept Jesus into my heart when I was a young boy, and this happened at Maranatha, which is a super awesome Bible and missionary conference. It's where I spent most of my summers as a kid out there, and then I also did work out there for 9 years in the kids program, first to third grade for 7 of my 9 years working out there. So it was cool because I had a counselor out there who helped me learn more about Jesus, and where I ended up accepting Jesus into my heart. And then for the 7 years that I got to work in Lower L, that same class where I accepted Jesus into my heart, I got to help other kids learn more about Jesus and lead them to accept Jesus into their hearts, which I think is great. So I do run my classroom on 3 values here: respect, responsibility, and integrity. These are 3 values that we talked about on the first day of school. We also signed a type of contract that we are going to do our absolute best to show respect, be responsible, and have integrity and do the right thing, even if no one is watching. And I know we will mess up through the year, and that's okay because we're gonna check our contract. We're gonna say, you know what, I messed up, and I'm gonna do better the next time and try again. Looking into academics here, starting with Bible. You can see our units here. If I get it lined up the right way there, I do start with the Bible as my unit 2 there. I do skip over Philippians. Philippians is more covered in devotions. But we are through the Bible unit and on our review unit talking about creation, and that goes through Joshua there. Down here with unit 10, Psalms and Proverbs. Psalms is also covered in devotions. Proverbs is covered in our fourth grade singing devotions, which is currently virtual via Zoom. Hoping later on this year we can get all the fourth graders back in a room for devotions and singing together. But again, here are our units for Bible memory. Here are our Bible memory passages, not in the right order there. But these are the 12 that we will be memorizing this year. We've already memorized 1 John 4:16b. Everyone did that with flying colors. We are currently working on books of the Old Testament. If you are wondering how we are doing that, we are memorizing it via a super awesome and super catchy song. Maybe your child has already told you about that, which I think is great. These will be either fill in the blank quizzes or they will be reciting them to me. For math, we have our 8 units here. We're currently in the place value and multi-digit addition and subtraction units, but we will work our way through these other 7 units as well. I like to give quizzes during these math units. These quizzes I don't grade. I just see them as a practice test as we break up each little unit there. But there will be tests at the end of each unit, which I'm hoping these quizzes will give me an idea of who still needs to learn what. And then we can go back and revisit some of the content there before the test at the end of the units. I do encourage some math fact practice, whether that is with flashcards at home or if your kids want to show you what freckle is. That's on our Google Classroom website. The link is there if your kids want to let you know what freckle is, and they can also practice their math facts there as well. Our phenomenal science units are shown right here. Big Blue Marble is what we're working on right now. We will also have Let It Rip, which is an energy unit. We will have an electricity project during that unit. We have a Built for Survival, which is plants and animals, as well as Surf's Up, which is a waves and info transfer unit there. Mr. Joustra, if you didn't know, he does our social studies for my class. I teach his class Bibles, and he teaches my class social studies. So normally my class would go to his room, his class would come to my room, but he and I have just been switching. That's on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Our units are right here for social studies. For reading, we have free choice books, and we also have books that I pick for the students. 2 groups will be free choice. 2 groups will be teacher choice, and then we will switch every 3 weeks. So 2 groups right now are reading a book that I picked out for them at about their level, and 2 groups are reading books of their choice. All 4 groups will have an assignment. All of these assignments will be focusing on either comprehension, what's going on in the book, accuracy, how do I read this, fluency, how well can I read this, and vocabulary is actually something that we do a little bit differently here. Maybe your child has told you about this, but I have 9 vocab words on the wall, and your child is looking for them as they read. And if we find one of the vocab words 9 times, we will retire that word onto our vocab wall and then pick a new vocab word. As we look at our vocab, we talk about what each word means, and we look for it in our books. Reading independently, just like the math fact practice. I would love it if your kids, like they are reading at school, read at home at least 3 times a week. They're encouraged to bring home their books that I pick out for them, as they do have assigned readings due at certain times if they are with me. If they're with the free choice, they don't necessarily have assigned readings, but they will have assigned assignments. But I would love it if they could read at least 3 times a week at home. And I know we're all busy, so just do the best that we can there. For writing, we focus on mechanics, and we have grammar as well. That's on Tuesday and Thursday there. Along with our mechanics and grammar, we also have cursive practice. We've already worked on a few letters so far this year. For our writing, I am working with my class on our narrative unit right now. And we're working on writing stories and what goes into writing a story. And then after the first 9 weeks, Mr. Joustra will take my class, and they will work on persuasive personal essays with Mr. Joustra. For the third 9 weeks, they will be back with me for the creative writing unit. And after those 9 weeks are done, for the last 9 weeks, they will be back with Mr. Joustra for writing for an informational unit. Here's our block schedule. Well, not the exact schedule. The exact schedule is posted in my blog. But we do have 2 blocks on Monday, 1 on Wednesday, and 1 on Friday. These are our block specials teachers right here. We do have Spanish with Maestra Slink on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, as well as library with Mrs. Joustra on Thursdays. Speaking of blogs, my weekend communication, hopefully you've been getting my blogs and having a chance to take a look at those, the announcements and the week at a glance, and anything else that I post on there, like some pictures sometimes. I'm hoping those go out normally on Fridays, later afternoon after school there. Beginning of the school day is at 8:45. Everyone's been doing a great job getting here at 8:45. No problems there. End of the day is a little different. 3:17 is our get ready bell, praying and getting our backpacks ready to go. 3:22 is when the busters will line up, and siblings who need to meet up with other siblings will leave. At 3:25, the busters will leave, and the riders will walk out back behind door G here and wait for you guys in that car line. And when the busers are finally gone, walkers who are walking home, they will be staying in the room and then waiting for the announcement that they may leave as well. Anyone interested in being my room parent, my room mom, or yes, even my room dad, if you are interested, let me know. Just help me out with organizing a couple things like a possible Christmas party or a couple other things that will come up during this year. Let me know. Homework bingo, that's something that I like to do. Just an optional way to get rewarded for doing some things at home, to also maybe encourage doing different things at home. This does include doing chores at home, so make sure to take full advantage of that. Your child should have brought home a bingo sheet for this week. This is every week they will be getting a bingo sheet. There's an info sheet that I sent home with your child as well, talking about the different point values and what prizes they can get for getting a certain number of points throughout the year. If you didn't get that, let me know and I can share that with you again. We do have some field trips this year, hoping we can go on these field trips. We would normally be going to Lansing soon at the end of the month, but we're hoping to do that in the spring, as well as the Holland Energy Park down the road. We're hoping to do that later in the winter or in the spring. And John Ball Zoo near the end of the school year, we're still hoping we can do that as well. Finally, Market Day is a social studies project that I am sure you might know about, where your child is in a group and they come up with a product that they need to come up with the logistics and the economics that go around, that come with creating this product and selling it then to on a big market day. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. But that does conclude our virtual meeting. Thanks for listening, guys.